Good day. My name is Reverend Terrell Richmond, and I am excited and privileged to be able to share today's winning word with you. Today, I'd like to talk to the topic of champions of change. Because of the recent opportunity I've had to work from home on my deck, I've had the pleasure to work outdoors and have had also the opportunity to meet many of my neighbors. And by neighbors, I'm not talking about the people that live to the left or the right, but I'm talking about the scores of wildlife that I happen to share space with every day. The eagles, the hawks, the fox, the rabbit, the groundhog, even the snakes and the squirrels. And let me tell you this, when it was time to do meet and greet with the snake family, let's just say my wife is not as tolerant with our reptilian neighbors as I'd like her to be. I've also had the privilege of watching my animal friends bring new offspring into the world, watching their newborns grow and change and alter and change in their habits as well as their day-to-day activities. And in life, we too will also experience change. Experience times or seasons of transition. Change may lead to the shifting of a job or in a career. Our relationships change, and even major change within our community. Change is not only unavoidable, but it is uncomfortable. And change is inextricably linked to our growth. I've always been fascinated by the power of language. And I've found that many people, when they hear the word growth, they respond very favorably and positively. But when they hear the word change, it is often tempered with caution or great trepidation. Change has been perceived to be both difficult and it's been experienced in the same way. So in light of this, the question is, what do we do? There is an answer, and I have good news. Jesus has personally promised to comfort us during times of difficulty and times of change. Colossians 1:17 says, He is before all things, and in Him He holds all things together. This means that God is omnipresent. He is all-powerful, everywhere, all at the same time, even in our season of change. Romans 8:28, it really encourages us when it says, and we know that God uses all things to work together for our good, for those who have been called according to His purpose. God orchestrates and uses seasons of change to work for our good. These scriptures speak directly to God's unlimited power and His love for all of us. Seasons change, people change, even systems change, but God cannot and will not change. If you are in the midst of a transition or a period of change, remember that Christ is before all things, and in all things in Him are held together. All things includes our life. He is our true champion of change. If you'll permit me, I would like to just share a brief time of prayer with you if you're facing a time of transition or a time of change. In this prayer, we affirm that our lives are in God's hands. Father, we say to you that in you do we live and move and have our being. And we live in a time and in a period where norms are shifting, and there is no shadow of turning with you. You are the Most High God, and you are the Lord of heaven and all of the earth. We can rest assured that you see all and are operating in all and in every circumstance to work for our good. We render our fears and our concerns to you, and we exchange them for wisdom, for courage, and for peace. Hear our cries for healing today, O God. Hear our cries for justice. Hear our cries for a breakthrough. Help us, O God, in our great time of need as we change for the better. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.